Hey, what is up? Welcome back to another game right here on Star Realms Academy. This is versus Mart 816. Let's see what our format is. We're doing the base formats. So I already see stuff from Vanilla and Colony Wars. It looks like all three core sets are playing against level 46. Looks like they just achieved that. Congratulations, Mart 816. For getting that dubski and crossing that line. So we're going to start out here with the missile bot. Have to start with that scrap. Our opponent took the cargo pod. They're going to have a great reach and early economy lead. We're just going to accept that. One way we can fight against that as well is by taking the Swarmer, scrap out a card in the trade row. So I am going to do that. We're going to pray and hope a 1 cost comes up. Oh, Battle Station does not cost 1. That would be insane. We hit the next 4 as well. Could go Stealth Needle. I presume they will. They got the Cargo Pod Stealth Needle combo right now. So, looking at their combination, they don't have a lot of kill power. And as a result of that, I might want to take Crusher, but I am going to take a little risk it for the biscuit move here, and we're going to go for this Outland Station. I already have damage. I will give them the Crusher if they want to take it. I know it's a strong card, and I know it could be dangerous. We get really fortunate. Another scrap card, and this one is a guaranteed scrap out of hand. We can take the damage. I don't think they're going to be able to kill the Outland Station when it comes up. Hopefully it comes up in our next shuffle, or our next draw, rather. Stealth Needle copying his Scout. If that isn't just what happens every single time. Interesting to note. They took Trade Hauler and Skiff. I'm not sure about that. They have left us the Crusher, so we actually got to come back to the Crusher. And for 1, we're still on second deck. It's 48-48, 2-2 for 1. That's value. In my opinion, that is value, and I will definitely take that card. So they come through with 4. They'll take that patrol mech that replaced our little value buy. Missile bot to scrap out from the discard. I want to keep my reach high. If I was going for a burn down, if I had a lot more damage or something like that, then I would scrap a Scout instead of a Viper, but we are going to scrap this Viper. And here is our opportunity to try to vet the board. We're going to get rid of the Leviathan. We have 2 with the potential of 3. Battle Pod for 2 is incredibly strong. 4 with scrap in the trade row once again, giving us the ability to do what we were already trying to do with the Swarmer. A 1 cost Stinger comes up. One of the best, if not the best, 1 cost card in the game, in my opinion. 3, scrap it for 1 when you need it. We're gonna go 1 here, take the Stinger, attack for the damage in the turn. Now, they did get the shuffle, so they might be able to kill that Outland Station right up front, and that is exactly what happens. Outland Station got bottom deck. That's unfortunate, but I'm still feeling pretty good about our deck and our chances. So now they're going full green. They have just launched into the greenness. Looking at what they have here, 3/3/3. They won't be able to take the Plasma Vent directly into hand. We might be able to take the Plasma Vent directly into our hand. I see opportunities for 3 here. We're going to scrap out this Viper. We're going to play the 3, and I am going to take that Battle Station. We need to slow down the damage that they are stacking up. That's going to be one way to do it. And they don't have automatic base removal. No denial. They don't deny the Plasma Vent. So we're going to be able to take this directly into hand. I'm not actually even saying that it was a mistake for them to do that, but that is a rough leave, especially considering you can't kill it next turn. They might have, you know what your next 5 cards are. Yeah, you got 8. That's great. But with this combo out here, maybe the hate draft of the Plasma Vent, so it doesn't sit out here and get 4 extra damage one more time, and then who knows how many further times based on the draw. We're ahead by 22 authority right now, with more damage coming. Personally, I think, I think there could have been some other decisions there. Not sure I agree with those buys either. I'm sorry. Let me just confirm I saw what I saw here. So they played it. They did 3 trade. They acquired the Moonworm Hatchling and the Survey Ship. They don't have any bases? They don't have any bases. Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep the damage high. We're gonna scrap out a scout from the discard, continuing to just deal damage to all the things and all the stuff. Not gonna take any of this. Not taking any of this. This is all fluff at this point, right? Don't just buy things because you can. And there's a concession. Concession, one and done, an absolute obliteration with a few mistakes from Mart816. How about a twofer? Emiliano is our opponent, playing the core set almost exclusively, and a tough opponent, a tough out, I'll tell you that much. Gets a great start here with a 1-1 and 3 1s on the board. We don't have anything for the 4. I am going to take the Federation Shuttle for 1. And we're going to see if we can get a 3 or less cost card popping up here. And the answer is no. So we still get the value, and we do have a loose faction value on the authority game on the back end of that one. So a trade pod for 2. That will be a take. Corvette for 2. Only issue here is, can we kill the barter world? Can we kill the barter world? 1-1, and then we need the Explorer. I'm going to take the Corvette. I'm going to take the car. I think it's a little too early to take that car, but I think Cantrip has just such great innate value. We get 5, they get 5. We get 5, they take a thing. We get 5, we take a thing. They took a better thing, though. A scrap card, and we get the 4-4. We're looking at having a little survivability in this game. What we're lacking is a punch or any long deck value. So here is a war world. This will help give our cantrip some value. Other issue right now, we know that barter world is in their hand. We have damage. So now can we draw into some damage? No, we cannot. So that's going to get a couple turns. We will have 7 for the machine base. They missed a scrap, which is nice. For 4, they could go survey, and they're going to see what comes up. Smart play. 3, we knew that was going to happen. Now for 7 here, this is a deciding moment, and I'm gonna have to think fast. Machine base would give us that scrap. Blob Destroyer Battle Pod gives us the damage. Do we want to go damage? Do we play the scrap game? We're already behind by 2 on scrap. They missed one of their scraps as well. They got nothing doing as far as this is concerned. We could put so much damage in our deck by taking Blob Destroyer and Battle Pod. That's 10 damage. Battle Blob would give us 8. The other option here, this missile mech for 6. This is tough. This is a tough one. We have some survivability. They have 1 base, 2 bases. If they want to go more bases, I'm going to put more in the deck. I'm putting more damage in the deck. I think that is an unorthodox decision, and I'm interested. I'm here to learn as much as you are. I definitely think Machine Base was the wrong pick in that scenario. I think taking that card in hopes of catching up is not what we actually want to be doing. As far as having a bunch of green cards, we're going to take that blob wheel. We'll do the damage here. Do I still want this on the other side, or are we rushing this down? We've made our decision. Do they get damage? They have a lot of damage cards. They do not get damage. We get a free 3. That's 5 damage, 28 to 39. And we have 4 to boot. What do we do with 4? How about another blob wheel? We'll stack these things up in the background. They'll hang out. Huge. If they get a base up, we could punch right through. Oh, they scrapped out the blob wheel. I saw that earlier. For some reason, I thought they'd have another base. 13 will do 9 through 30 to 28. We'll go up for 4, make it 34. And then we'll do 10 to make it 18. And it's going to start to feel pretty good here. We're going to take the blob. Actually, no, we're going to take the survey ship for cantrip value. I don't think we might not even get back around. We'll see. Depends on how the cards flop. There's 1 base, which is good for us. We need the bases now because this is our damage. This gives us 6, 7. We have 8 damage. We'll be able to get through 1. Won't be able to get through the other. Are we looking to buy stuff? Do we want that blob fighter? If we want the blob fighter, well, will we draw into? We'll probably draw into a scout. Let's get rid of the scout so we can keep the damage. And give me 1. That's okay. That's all right. We'll just get rid of it. Nobody gets it. We're leaving these out. We are not sacrificing these. I need them to use any damage, assuming they don't get the missile mech, any damage they have to soak on those because of this, first of all. Oof. But secondly, those cards, if staying out, give a chance for the Blob Destroyer Battle Pod to ping for their extra faction damage. And look at that. We get a full absorption of missile mech. Never mind. They say no. Well, you give me 2 free damage from the trade pod here. I honestly don't think that was the play. I do not think that was the play. Here's a chance for a play. I'm going to leave this out once again. What they're oh, I see what they're doing. 8 and 4 for 12. 5, 3. They can win the game. They're trying to win the game. This is core set. Here we go. And we have to, I feel like we could take Port of Call. I'm going to take the Imperial Frigate. And that's it. That's all I'm taking. It's game time. We need to draw. There it is. Imperial Frigate. Oh, they got all the damage. Game's over. GG. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. Perhaps taking the, maybe I should have taken the Battle Blob instead. At least it would have been a hate draft against the Battle Blob and not giving it over to my opponent, but that is a tough one. Right down to the line, right down to the wire. 21 by 2 gets the whole draw as well, so that is tough. GG's! If you enjoyed this game, or, you know, let me know what you would have done differently. Probably take the Battle Blob, I would assume, instead of the Blob Destroyer and the Battle Pod, although, you know, spicy as you like. Please subscribe to the channel. And let me know if there's specific formats or things you would like to see. Thank you, and until next time.